Well, at this time of year, we always think about spring cleaning, but don't just focus on your house or your closet. You need to think about your finances, too. In today's Women, Wisdom, and Wealth, Karen Jenkins shows us how. And Karen, everybody's on deadline for taxes. While we're working on that, you said we need to think about possibly adjusting our withholdings.
Yes, if you're getting more than $2,000 back on your tax return, then that means you're actually giving the IRS a free loan, and you're not charging them any interest, and I promise you they would not return the favor. So go back in, and you can go to irs.gov, and you can actually look at their withholding calculator to determine how much withholdings you should make, so you can kind of break even there. You don't want to necessarily pay, but you don't want to get more than $2,000 back. You could actually bring in about $166 a month just by reducing your withholdings.
Wow, and I know everybody likes the idea of getting a refund, but really the idea is to try and break even, as you mentioned.
You want to break even, and then you can take that $160 we just referenced, you can save, you can reduce debt, you can do a lot of things.
Make it work for you.
Through the year.
You also say purge old receipts and statements.
Yes, this is a time, of course, you're collecting your documents for the IRS. You want to go in and the things that you have been saving. A lot of times you may want to consider scanning those things so you won't have to have such fat files. But now is the time, after the tax season is over, you can actually discard several things, but do it safely by shredding.
Right. Make sure you do that. And there's have free shred days from time to time, so make sure you take advantage of those if possible. And you say create a family crisis file. What is that? Well,
I had a girlfriend that told me that she got sick a year ago, and when she got sick, because she was the primary check writer and handled all the bills, she actually turned around and her husband was like, okay, what do I do? How do I go about doing it? You really need to have a situation where both of you, if you're not doing it together, at least the other person has a file on the side that says, in case of emergency, put it in a secure place, safe deposit box that says these are all the bills, these are all the account numbers, these are all the passwords, these are the things that they need to get access to in the event that emergency happens and you're not able to take care of that.
Right, because the reality is that even in an emergency, a death in the family, a major illness, life goes on and bills are still due.
Exactly, and you don't need that added stress.
Right, you don't want to put yourself in a financial bind. Karen, great advice as always. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dondi?